All right. Big game. All right. Best rivalry in sports. I don't care nobody. Best rivalry in sports, man. Ohio State, Michigan. It don't get much better than this, man. It don't matter what your ranking is. Either team can win. I love it. I love it, man. This is gonna be a hell of a game. Michigan dealing with some injuries. No Rod Moore, fifth year senior, two-time captain. He's likely out for this game. Likely out for the season if they make the CFP playoff. But what's the stakes? What's on the line? If you Michigan, if you win this football game, you're in the CFP. You don't even have to make a Big Ten championship, bro. You will get back to a CFP. I'm telling you. You're on the outside looking in with two losses. You only have one. You would be 8-1 in the Big Ten. 8-1. You're getting in. You beat the number one team in the country. You're in, right? But it comes down to if you're Michigan, can you run the football, right? Justice Haynes, we know he's been obviously doing this year. He's been a lead back for you. But you also have, I believe this is Jordan Marshall. He's been playing really well. So obviously Haynes been banged up. But you got a nice 1-2 combo, right? You got Marshall having a pretty good year, 800 yards rushing so far this year, 10 plus touchdowns. We know you're really good when you run the ball. But you gotta know when you play Ohio State, they're gonna try to take away that run. That's what they're gonna do. So can Bryce Underwood, as a true freshman, make enough plays? Can your receivers like Marsh and some of those guys on the outside make enough plays against those DBs of Ohio State? That I'm not sure about, y'all. That kind of worries me if I'm Michigan in this game because you know Ohio State's gonna get up to slow down your running attack. Can you hit those big plays down the field? That's what I'm a little bit worried about. And then with those injuries on the back end, are you able to do what you need to do to come out on top? A little worrisome for me if I'm Michigan. You know what I'm saying? But if you handle your business, you can run the football. Bryce Underwood has shown that he can be a threat with his arm and things like that. You have a chance to win this game. You know what I'm saying? And it's at your hometown. It's at your spot. They got to come to Ann Arbor. You went on the road last year. You had no business winning the game, and you beat them. You know what I'm saying? So you're more than capable of doing it. And like I said, it's a lot on the line. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot on the line for them. Now, Julian Sands is an elite quarterback. So you got to lean on guys like Moore to get to him. 9.5 sacks this year. Easier said than done, man. Because Julian Sands at one point in the season, 80% completion percentage. He's not a guy that makes a lot of mistakes. He's not a guy that, he can force a ball in the tight window, but he's going to take what you give him. This is what Julian Sands is. This is what he's going to do. You know what I'm saying? So, and you got to credit him. Like a lot of people don't give him his credit. No Cardinal Tate the past 3 games. No Jeremiah Smith, I think, the past 2 games. Now, both are expected to play. Both have obviously been practicing this week in preparation for this game on Saturday on Fox, right? So, massive game, right? With having those two weapons back, I think that helps Julian Sand even more. And, I think the chemistry he's built with some of the backups as well has helped him out a lot. So that bodes well. And then you have a thumper in Bo Jackson who's young, who's playing at a high level right now, right? So it's a massive game. You know what I'm saying? Ohio State, you clinch your spot into obviously the Big Ten championship game. You probably end up being the number one overall team unless you lose in the Big Ten championship game. But this is a team you struggle with. This is a team that's had your number. This is a team that you can't quite overcome, even despite being the number one team in the country. That's what makes this rivalry so great. It don't matter who's number one, who's number 10, who's number 5, who's number 20. It's always a great game. So, big one for this one. Ohio State should win, but Michigan has showed us it doesn't matter. It does not matter at all. It don't matter. Michigan's going to play at a high level, and they're going to make it tough. So, if you're Ohio State, you got to be cognizant of that. I would get the ball to Jeremiah Smith early and often in the game. When your shots is there, hit your shots, and you got to establish a running game. Easier said than done. But can you imagine how Ann Arbor would go crazy if Bryce Underwood is a true freshman leads into a victory over their rival Ohio State again? His first time doing it, but then winning again against Ohio State? Oh, man. Michigan would be crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, if you're Ohio State, handle your business. You got studs. You got Sonny Styles. You got Caleb Downs. You can rush the passer. You know what I'm saying? You got pieces all over the place. But it starts with beating your rival. Easier said than done, but they should be able to do it. So I'm going Ohio State this year, respectfully to Michigan. I like them. Good football team. But I don't think they're going to have enough. So I'm going Ohio State. I'm going to go 27-24. Close game. I think Michigan makes it another tough one. I think Julian Sand leads them down for the game winning drive. So I'm going with the Buckeyes and this one to come out on top. There y'all have it.